Welcome back to Crypto Talk. So I wanted to run down a few things with you for Bitcoin and welcome you to the official bull market. So if you made it this long, you fucking made it. I'll tell you. What I have here is the ISM data. Every time the ISM hits above 50 and especially 56, it kicks off the bull run. Not just for cryptocurrency, but for the stock market in general. It's usually a solid 6 to 12 months of up. I did not draw this back to show 2014 through 2017, but this exact same thing happened. Right after COVID, the same thing happened here. You popped off at this time frame, and then look, you had 6 months of up. So we'll have to wait and see. Is it 6 months of up, or is it more like 12 months of up? So kind of waiting to see, but as excited as people are nervous or thinking it's the top, I don't agree. This is our stop on the way to we have an exponential rise. Near-term targets, the 102 mark, get back above 102. We're probably going to challenge the all-time high again. Get it back above the all-time high at 108. You're looking more towards the 114. And then above 114, I'm targeting 125, and then above 125, which I'm expecting a consolidation at that point. I'm looking at more like the 150, 155 mark. So just wanted to touch on this. No one's talking about it. The ISM manufacturing data, this is bullish. It's really, I looked at this 10-year chart. This is only the 5-year pulled up. This is the longest lull they've had in a while. So usually this is very much up. Almost like a cyclical 2-year up, 2-year down. This has just been almost 2.5, 3 years down. So it's due for a pop. And then once it reaches the 60s, it's pretty much game over. So we'll play with this indicator too as we get towards what I think is the end of the bull run, and we'll see where the ISM data is in terms of the 60s. If it's in the 60s and it's having confluence with the rest of my indicators, then we know that the time is near. So where is Bitcoin right now? Bitcoin is dumpy pumpy. So we are dumping on the 5-minute. You've had a lot of exponential moves earlier. You had reaction. This pump was a short squeeze, and then you had a further reaction to inflation data, which means that really things are better than they thought. And also, too, they almost solidifies the fact they're going to cut rates again. So they're expecting more rate cuts, which made the market bullish. Stocks were up like 4% today or some ridiculous number. But Bitcoin, let's zoom out a little bit here for you. Let's go to the 4-hour. We grabbed the liquidity I kept talking about here. Get rid of my dollar signs. When I was down here at 91 and as low as 89, that's what we were talking about. This liquidity grab, it's pulled 3/4 of it. Now it's just got to come up here and tag this 102, it's called 600 mark. Then it'll grab all that liquidity. That's a 1-2, probably a 3 tap, and then come back down. And then I expect a big bull push up to the 114 mark. And then on to 125 in the next big move. Zoom out more for you on the 12-hour. So let's use good old retail bull flags. We did reject from our line here. Let's zoom in a little bit further to kind of see what happened. So this could be a breakout, a back test. We're waiting to see if this is a fake out or a continuation. I'll have to wait and see. I don't know at the moment. It all depends on how you want to draw these. It's very subjective. I like to do multiple touches, so I have one focal point and then 1, 2, 3 touches. You pull this down even more, it's even 4 touches, and if that's the case, this is just back testing it. So zoom in some more, and exactly it. You're back testing the breakout of this technical bull flag. So falling wedge pattern. Crypto Face says we're coming lower. He says mark his word, so we'll have to wait and see. But overall, this is just a consolidation pattern and a bull flag in many cases. So we'll have to wait and see. I expect this to move higher over time. The money flow here on the hourly looks great. It is kind of peaky, so I do expect the retracement which we're having. But worst case is you come back down and retest 96, which is the yearly VWAP again. But more than likely, you'll come back down, either fake people out and do a support resistance flip, what we're looking at right now. The 90,000, we'll call it 99,000. That was the last level of liquidity to flip for support here. You can see it's support, support, support. A lot of support around 99. So if you hold that, great. Right below it's also the previous week open, coming in at 98. Let's call it 400. So we're in a big zone. So we can hold this. We're doing great. Wouldn't be surprised to come back down and tap again the yearly VWAP and the weekly VWAP, which is down at 96. But it's something, a lot of stuff to watch here in the short term. Alts are starting to move. Let's pull up the Bitcoin dominance chart and let's see where we are. Oops. All right, let's go back here for a second. Sorry, let me lock that up. Big dump yesterday, or maybe today. Now that, yeah, it's New York. Excuse me. This was today. He had a huge Bitcoin dominance dump. Asia just opened, so that's why this is. But it looks like you're getting a dead cat bounce rollover. You're getting a rejection here in the short term of some local moving averages. So I expect this to keep rolling over, and then altcoins will continue to pump. Tether dominance, what do we got here? Yeah, another nice flush. So I expect this to continue lower. That just means more money is coming into the crypto market as a whole. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and everything else. So we're getting a green candle. This is the last year of the up market, and then you're going to have a red one in 2026. So 3 years up, 1 year down, 3 years up. So once you do sell stuff this year, not financial advice, you want to buy back in at the bottom of next year, whatever that would be. Let's check out other coins we've got going on. I haven't discussed much recently. SUI. It's the 5-minute apologize. Let's go something like the 6 hour. SUI did a nice support resistance flip here at the 438 level. So as long as it holds above that, I expect it's a sideways chop range until things start to really pump across the entire ecosystem of crypto as a whole. And also we got a nice bounce locally off of the 6 hour value area low, which is the previous day EQ. So yeah, this is good. So I'd like to see some zigzagging and then pump later. Band protocol, let's see where we are. Such a big chart. I'm going to go back out to the daily. Nice bounce. We're up to 138. So we got a long way to go. We're just waiting for everything else. People keep selling this thing off. It's fine. I'm not buying any, I'm not really buying or selling anything right now. I'm just waiting. I'll talk to you again in 6 months about this coin. And I've already talked about price targets for it already. Solana. 5-minute chart. Let me zoom out for you. Yeah, you had this falling channel breakout. This is great. Another back test. This is following Bitcoin's potential breakout and back test. Let me get rid of some of this other projected lines here. I see a lot of bullishness on all the larger alt caps, altcoins, market cap stuff. Let's see. Bull flag here for Tether, or excuse me, AVAX. Very similar to Solana. Not a falling channel. It's kind of falling. It's gotten a nice bounce out of, grab liquidity, come back up. It's good. I like all this starting to stair step up. KDAO. Finally, somebody pushed this thing back up. So I am in the profit again. Woo. We really need to get back above, here's the 4 hour, above the 11:15 mark. That is the 200 SMA on the 4 hour. And then get back above 12:17. That is the value area high for this lower range. And then I'll do a range pull from up here. But as you can see, my breakout target from even back here, you're looking at 300%. So once things start to explode, rising tides will raise all boats. So this will be flooded up with the rest of the Caspi ecosystem mania, so the KRC20s. The King coin itself is pumped from 11 cents to 14 cents, so nice pump here. I will see that going. Let's see, the other ones are Nacho. Casper is another one. It's a ton. So if you head over to their what is it? Let's see, their Explorer. I'll do a whole different video on that stuff later. You'll be able to find which ones are what. But on this one, you got a nice double bottom, ready to pump up above that. So you're looking probably have a blue sky breakout on the next big push for crypto. This is what you wanted to see, a liquidity grab. So I like the way this looks on the 4 hour. Ethereum. 4 hours not telling too much. Same thing as Solana. It's got like a falling channel. Let's go to the daily. Yeah. You're so close. Once you break this resistance at 41.21, Ethereum is going to blow. I think it's going to blow to like 7,000 really quickly. To give you, let's get rid of this one. Also, this is a cup and handle pattern. If you haven't seen that now, let's find it. Where's my little cup? There's the cup. Here's the handle. Textbook. So this is deep, actually. I won't pull to that one. I'll pull to this one here. But how you measure these is very simple. Pull from the neckline straight down to the lowest point, and we won't use that Scamwick one. I don't know if that was just institutions fucking around, but we'll go with that. So cool. Then pull this up to the top of the neckline. And that gives you a $16,000 Ethereum, which I could see at the peak of the bull market. It's totally possible. People are calling for $15,000 to $20,000 Bitcoin, Ethereum. As high as 22,000. Doesn't fit any of the fibs I'm looking at, but hey, this is just TA. So there you go. Which really isn't crazy. What's that, a forex from here? Yeah, not even. 370% is kind of that. So that's a big chunk. If we have $15 trillion injected into crypto overall, that's a lot. What is this? Casper, the Ghost, bull flagging. Again, another good time to DCA, not financial advice. I don't actually own any. If I had extra money, I probably would throw some in here. This is just a great time to buy something. This is on the bottom. Massive liquidity grab, and then a big pump, and then now it's holding previous resistance as support. So this is going to go up higher. H bar. H bar looks like XRP in a much smaller time frame. It's just going to pump. Obviously, I said before, you're at 32 cents. All-time highs around 56 cents. Almost all of these coins, in my opinion, you're going to go to the 2618 to the 3618. So 195 is a 3618, and it is roughly 500% away. BNB, nice fake out. Up here to my target, yeah, 30. 33%, not bad. It's a surefire way to gain $200 a coin, basically. It's not bad at all. Aptos. Again, if you believe in the project, this had a huge dump here on the daily, so it's a good time to buy some. Not financial advice, of course. Yeah, guys, there's not much else to talk about. I mean, mathematically, we could hit $340,000. Will we? I don't know. This is just you've seen this before. This chart I've shown a dozen times now. You have each return, projected returns, which you're supposed to get. Last bull market, we didn't get that. We got hosed. So I'm using this data set here for this. So, and also it took a division of this one to get that one. So that's where I was getting these numbers from. And last but not least, my BLX chart, still expecting a projected all-time high somewhere around October of this year. And then October of 2026 is the bear market low, roughly speaking, give or take within 4 weeks. It's just math. Until the 4-year cycle is invalidated, this is what I'm going off of. Where the peak all-time high will be was to be seen. You've got talks of the Bitcoin reserve for the U.S. Treasury. You've got other Asian countries looking into it for their Bitcoin reserves, so they want to be left behind. So as soon as some country like the U.S., who's an influencer, makes a move, you're going to see a pretty big candle quite quickly. So I don't believe, I mean, it's possible. We could see a $100,000 candle, but I don't see that possibly. I could see, it's been a while. I don't think we've seen a $10,000 daily candle in a long time. This is a monthly candle, and what is this one? This one went from 66, it's called 67,000 up to 98,000. So that's a $30,000 candle, roughly 25. Sorry, I'm half brain dead, long day. But that's what I'm looking at. I still think this is going to be a continuation. Money flow is still showing strong. VWAP is likely going to flatten out the zero line and then continue to push higher. I expect this to kind of cap and then top off. I can see why some people are really bearish for the near term just based off of market Cipher B, but just on everything else I'm looking at, if you just exclude that, I don't see it. Could take a total dump. But if you look at like the 2-week, it just shows continuation. I mean, look at that RSI pointing up. You got the VWAP under the zero line about to push back up. So as this pushes back up, it's going to really turn the monthly momentum wave kind of back into blue, which means all this gray, which is about to print, is it going to get turned back into blue? It's going to continue running higher. So I think in the end, you're going to have this being this momentum wave being a lot higher than this current one you see that's already a red dot. So I think this is just that bear trap fake out that I'm calling for, and very few people kind of realize it exists. So weekly, to give you one last look at something different. Yeah, weekly is just a bull flag, guys. This is about to pop, in my opinion. Decreasing volume, momentum wave is about to pull up. The 2-week looks just as bullish, if not more. And then from now, what is the date here? So from now until, I'll use this one. From now until my projected top, 273 days, guys. That's it. Bull markets don't last that long. So this is really just the beginning of a bull market. People will say, oh, we've been in a bull market, kind of, an uptrend. But technically, what just marked by the ISM data, the bull market has officially started. 0 people in mainstream media and your friend circles know what the hell Bitcoin is. No one's talking about it. No one is pushing for exit liquidity yet. I think once we break solidly 150, 135,000 on a regular, people will start talking about it. You get up towards $250,000, people are going to freak out about it, and they're going to try to buy something silly like that. And at that point, people should be selling. and they're definitely going to talk about it if it hits like 340,000. And I will be screaming at the top of my lungs to sell everything if that's the case, altcoin related. But yeah, I will touch base soon, guys. I'm gonna jump off of here. I'll start doing some live streams here shortly. But Fusio has got a lot of stuff going on in the background. Got a ton of work coming up, and we will have some stuff launched here for you shortly. And then once I have more information, I think I tell you. It's pretty exciting what we have coming for you. I will give you more information when I can. Looking like another 2 weeks here, waiting for some development stuff to kind of happen. But we want to get it done right and only launch once. We'll have to debug stuff now and then worry about it later. So I want to present a beautiful product to everybody. Again, over 3 years in the making, so I'm kind of excited about it. Talk to you soon. Nothing to say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me, head to Crypto Black Wall on Twitter, the Blockart Discord. Private coaching's over in Patreon. If you need some one-on-one coaching, literally hop in there. I'll spend an hour with you monthly. You get access to my Mongo Pro Trader indicator. You get that for life, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.